All right, well, now that you've seen my ride in my crib, now it's time to check out my hood. This guy's a carpenter. He's not here now, but yeah, if ever needs something made, he usually hooks it up. I've lived on this street because my last apartment was the building over there, so I've been on this street for like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, this is my favorite street in Shanghai. It's almost become home to me. So you can see a lot of people just dry their clothes out on the street. This place makes some very good dumplings, but they only serve them in the morning. So right now they're fresh out of dumplings, and they've moved on to wontons. And this lady makes noodles. I used to eat here for lunch, but I've found when you just eat a giant bowl of noodles, you're just worthless the rest of the day. You go right to bed. So I don't do noodles here anymore. Rick the Razor's up here. I don't think we're on great terms right now, and I have no idea why, but last time I went to get a haircut, he was just like, no, so we're just gonna walk by. I'm not gonna dwell. Here's the computer hospital. I don't really see it open too much these days, but I have used it once, and he did fix my computer. So can't knock this guy. I just feel like he may have gone out of business. And here we have Jimmy's, my favorite local restaurant. When I want Chinese food, I go to Jimmy's. Anyhow.
没有了。
Oh yeah, 现在我就要看看。
你要看看，来吃还是牛蛙吗？
This is where I did my bullfrog video. They do a really good bullfrog dish, but they serve like normal Chinese food too. Across the street, there's always card games going on. I haven't gotten involved in one yet. I need to work on my Chinese skills, but I think they're playing poker. Just cranking hoons and playing cards. You gotta love it. This is a local street pup. There's actually a lot of pups on this street. I've named some of them. I don't know if I ever named this guy. One of the pups is called Hoon Cloud because he's gray like a cloud of hoon smoke. So this street, Jiashan Road, super Chinese, but then when you turn the corner, you're on Yongkonglu. It used to be one of the biggest like foreigner hotspots in the city, just loads of foreign bars and cafes and grocery shops. A lot of it's been closed down, but there's still a few. I'll go show you the remnants of that. This place used to pop off. It was just a wild foreigner bar street. Like you come here on a nice Saturday or Sunday, the street was so packed that cars couldn't even get through. I think the Chinese government was worried about all these foreigners congregating in the same place, so they closed like half of the bars and cafes. There's still a couple of them open. I'll show you. Pan Chowd. I don't know how to pronounce it in French. You probably do. What is it? Pan Chowd. All right. I always call it Pan Chowd. It's a pretty good French bakery. You know, you need good bread. You go there, they make good sandwiches, really good coffee. So that's a nice spot. I'll snag a free sample. Just filming right now. Don't need to buy anything. This is the local Mexican place, El Luchador. They do a Taco Tuesday deal where it's like $3 tacos. I guess that's a good deal. Oh, we've got a solid squat spot. That is textbook form. Oh, he's reeing up. He's reeing up for a second hoon. This isn't a real squat. I'm cheating. Yeah, this is just where I squat and crank hoons. Believe it or not, you can get good bagels in China, but this spot is not one of those places, and you can tell by the name. When a spot is called Big Bagel, you know that it's probably run by a local Chinese guy who hasn't really mastered the craft of bagel making. If you want good bagels, you gotta go up there to the right 2 blocks, and there's a place called Spread the Bagel, made by a girl from San Diego, and they're on par with bagels I had back in New York. This place though, no. I never thought you could have like a really bad bagel, but this place has managed to do it. They almost taste sweet. It's almost like a bagel donut hybrid. You see these all around China. They're brooms made out of branches, and they're used to sweep the street. Yeah, those things work well. So I used to live in this apartment building on the 10th floor, but do you see how the first 3 floors are now a hotel? It used to be a whorehouse. I never went, but then the whorehouse closed down and was just abandoned, so it was kind of like a haunted whorehouse. And I had a cat at one point who ran away, but sometimes I would see it going in and out of the haunted whorehouse. A little spooky tale right there. Right now, we're in the Laoshi-Min Lane House district of Shanghai. This is the oldest part of Shanghai, and it's all being demolished to make way for big fancy high-rises. So before it gets taken down, I thought it'd be nice to give you guys a little tour. A little tour on my scooter. It's gonna be a tour on wheels. It's super quiet because pretty much everyone who once lived here has been paid to move out. But there are a few families that have resisted the change and have stayed. But as you can see, these places to my right, they're all cemented up. If it has this red mark on it, it's about to get bulldozed. Shoes are drying out. These are like fake Yeezys before fake Yeezys were made. These are knitted shoes. Those look comfortable. Kanye's probably gonna drop something like that. The Yeezy knits. It's very post-apocalyptic. Because yeah, this place is all gonna be gone soon. Oh, there's some dried fish up there. Wonder how old that is. So yeah, all those homes we saw, those neighborhoods, they're being torn down. Like this was a neighborhood that just got torn down, and then they're being turned into those high rises.